Yeah, exactly. Staying on trail with sports is Friday, so we'll be discussing even more aspects of sport. Here to tell us about the Faculty of Sport in UWI and how you can enroll is Nadra Dwarka Batiste, Administrative Assistant, Academy of Sport at the University of the West Indies. Good morning and welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you for joining us this morning, and let's jump right into it. Can you give a brief overview of the Faculty of Sport and why students should choose to study there?
All right. Well, the Faculty of Sport is the eighth faculty to be established at the UWI. It's the first to be established in the last 40 years.
Wow.
The Faculty of Sport is unique in that it operates across 4 campuses via academies of sport, and they function as departments. So we have an academy in the Jamaica campus, in the Barbados campus, Open campus, and here at the university. We focus on 3 areas of sports, or pillars as we call it: academic programs, sporting activity, and outreach. Now, why study at UWI? Well, the vision of the UWI is to be a global university rooted in the Caribbean, and we are well on our way to becoming that. We are ranked in the top 4% of global universities, and we went from top 5 to top 4 in short space. We're also ranked as the #1 university in the Caribbean. Now, what's in it for our students? Well, for our students, they have the opportunity to get a world-class education rooted in a Caribbean experience. For our sporting students, we've seen that a lot of industries are converging around sport. So we have technology, travel, tourism, and our programs incorporate that because we're looking to stimulate economic growth through that. So enrolling in our programs are going to allow the students to become world leaders in whatever field that they choose, pushing athletes to their limits to achieve excellence and become game changers in the landscape of sport.
Now, you mentioned about the enrollment there, so that leads me to the question of what are the requirements to get into one of the programs?
Well, currently we have 3 programs. As I said, we're a new faculty where we were established just about 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. And we have a certificate in the art and science of coaching. And we have 2 degree programs, the Bachelor's of Sports Kinetics and Bachelor's of Sports Coaching. Now, for the certificate in the art and science of coaching, if you have 3 CXC passes, you can get it. During these kind of pandemic times, people want to educate themselves, they want to push themselves. Well, the certificate is for you. The bachelor's is a build from that. So for the bachelor's, you would need 5 CXC passes and 2 CAPE unit subjects or an associate degree, diploma, or certificate.
Now, when it comes to those who may not have those type of qualifications and may not have the means of getting that type of qualifications, is there anything that is currently in place to help support that part of the community?
Well, what we encourage is for students to submit whatever qualifications they have to the university, and we will look at it and consider from there.
Now, there are certain parts of the country where the economic situation in those specific communities, many of those individuals living there, young people especially, did not get education past, let's say, Form 2 even, didn't even finish secondary school. But they are no longer of the age for secondary school, so to say. Is there anything to support people like that?
Well, you said they are no longer at the age for secondary school, but they can take the examination as private candidates, which you can do at any age, so that's an option. But to get more information on that aspect, you would have to contact the university to give them some more guidance on that.
All right. And you mentioned the word outreach being one of the core objectives of the faculty. What type of outreach are we talking about?
Well, right now, our projects officer, Mr. Darren Ganga, he's involved a lot in that aspect. Now, at the Academy of Sport, locally at St. Augustine, we do different things at the moment in terms of allowing sporting teams to come and partner with us and practice on the field as opposed to going elsewhere and incurring these high rental costs. So we have some memorandum of understandings with different entities and organizations. So we're looking at that at the moment, but we look to expand on that in the future.
So what kind of career opportunities would be available for a graduate of the Faculty of Sports of the University of the West Indies?
Careers, is that what you asked? I didn't hear that
yes,
last.
what type of career opportunities would be made available to graduates of the Faculty of Sport at the University of the West Indies?
Okay, so these 3 programs are going to get you into coaching. But obviously, the bachelor programs are going to widen the career choice. So for a kinetics graduate, you can get into an academic area such as research assistants or teaching or even sports science, physical education. The Bachelor of Kinetics graduate is going to be able to specialize in sports nutrition,
Right.
sports physiology, and biomechanics. For the Bachelor in Sports Coaching, obviously they're going to get into coaching, and it will open up the opportunity to have your own personal business, be a personal trainer, and also be part of national governing bodies of sport and professional sports bodies. And the opportunities are really limitless because we've seen an increase in youth and women's participation in sports.
Now, in this time of a pandemic, and we don't see any end to that coming soon, how are these programs going to be tailored for such an environment?
Well, currently we have put all our teaching online. As I said, we just have 3 programs now, so it's pretty simple at the moment. We've had to adapt to the changes, and UWI is a university that is committed to doing that and committed to providing for the students. Also, we do have opportunities for students to obtain scholarships, bursaries. We have flexible student payment plans. So once you contact us, you could go up on the website, sta.uwi.edu. You're going to get all that information there on how we are trying to cater to help these students become the game changers of the future.
Being that this is such a new program, as you said, it's the first new one in like 40 years formed at the University of the West Indies. Tell us a little more about what students can look forward to as part of their faculty experience.
Well, apart from the academics side of it, sporting activity has been shown to improve the cognitive and memory function of the brain and reduce likelihood of chronic diseases such as obesity and heart disease. So at the academy, we like to promote a sound mind and a healthy body. We cater for the competitive individuals and the non-competitive individuals. So for those of you who like to take it a little lighter, we've got karate, badminton, aqua aerobics, Zumba, spin, stretch, relaxation. Then on the competitive side, we have 10 sports that can help others achieve their goals and achieve academic and athletic excellence. We have cricket, football, basketball, track and field, table tennis, and we have some really top class coaches that are going to lay the platform for athletic excellence. So we have our national sprinter, former national sprinter Jamal James, former West Indies captain Stephanie Power, Masters champion Joyce Thomas, Maurice Faria. All these coaches we have that are helping the students to achieve much more than just academic success.
Wow. That sounds very exciting, and I was just about you lead into my next question. Who are some of the professors and lecturers? What type of experience would they have and qualifications? Being able to teach and profess at the sport faculty of UWI.
Well, we have a lot of lecturers involved in the program based on their experience. One of the teachers that we have, lecturers that we have right now is Keshava Ramphal. He's a well-known coach through the cricket circuit. We have other lecturers that are versed in their fields of nutrition, physiology. We do have some lecturers from the Faculty of Medical Sciences. So we cater to tailor to the needs of the students based on the sound expertise and experience of the lecturers.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so with all that exciting news, how do students apply?
Well, you head on over to sta.uwi.edu/apply, and you will get all the information there concerning what I said, scholarships, bursaries, requirements. What I would advise is that once you're going to apply, all your certificates and supporting documents must be uploaded at the time of application. So
Right.
Students should have them on hand, and the deadline for application is the 10th of July, 2020.
All right, wonderful. And with that, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling us about the exciting new program at the Faculty of Sport at the University of the West Indies. Nadra, thank you so much. And of course, Nadra Dwarka Batiste is the Administrative Assistant of the Academy of Sport at the University of the West Indies. We're going to take a short break and come back with a little more, so stay right with where you are.